In the name of Allah. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, declared his prophethood at the age of 40 years. But even before reaching this status, he was popular and respected throughout Makkah with the title of Sadiq and Amin. The most important sign of a good Muslim is that he is first of all a very good person. His personality consists of all those good qualities due to which people are impressed by the character of this person and are ready to listen to what he has to say. A Muslim is the brand ambassador of Allah's religion, and it is his responsibility to present the most beautiful form of Islam to the people through his best actions. If you want to see an ideal Muslim in the present day, then Khabib Nurmagomedov will be the best suitable example in my opinion. In the sports of mixed martial arts, Khabib is the only fighter who has an unbeatable record of 29 wins and 0 losses. But what is so special about Khabib when there are even greater names in the sports of boxing and MMA like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, and so many more who probably have even better records than Khabib? My brothers, Khabib is not famous because he used to wrestle a bear at the age of 9, nor is he famous for being the only man who gives you an appointment to talk with him once you have annoyed him to such an extent that he starts smashing you and only then you get to talk. Habib is blessed with immense respect and honor by Allah because he has respected and honored Allah and the deen of Allah in every walk of his life. And whenever he had the chance to stand on the biggest stages of the world, he showed the highest level of humility that I am nothing. All of this is by the grace of Allah. Habib is associated with a sport that is loved and watched by millions of people who belong to different race, culture, and religions. But a majority of these people will never burden themselves by making an effort to go and listen to the lecture of Dr. Zakir Naik or Mufti Menk in order to understand Islam. It would be my privilege if my family and friends would even pay attention to what I have to say. But Allah gave Habib the chance to approach millions of people who only came to see him for the sake of wrestling, and he used this stage and opportunity to preach the beautiful message of Islam not through lectures but by his actions. When he would climb the stage, he would instantly praise Allah and thank Allah for every achievement and win that he secured in his life. He even sat one time to drink water, which is the prescribed sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. If you ever get to listen to Habib's interviews, he speaks with so much wisdom that it would seem like you are listening to an Islamic philosopher rather than a ruthless fighter wrestler. The fighters who are associated with the sports of MMA are fond of trash talking, using verbal physical abuse, along with showcasing their earned wealth in forms of dressing up like gangsters and pimps. But Habib has always spoken against this kind of trend and has advocated that we need to promote a respectable environment in this sport because majority of our followers are the youth and children. Therefore, we should not adopt an image of negative role models and ruin their lives. This is true because as a child I was extremely fond of watching and getting inspired by the WWF superstars. Apart from not being as tall as them, rest I used to walk, talk, dress up like them and felt great pride in adopting their vulgar and abusive lifestyle. Now that I think of those times, I feel ashamed of my actions. Habib fulfilled the rights of Allah by putting the religion above everything else. He fulfilled the rights and duty we owe to humanity by adopting the best character for his followers. But he also fulfilled the rights of his parents in a manner that was so beautiful and remarkable that it won the hearts of countless Muslims around the world. Habib wrestled his entire life to fulfill the dream of his father who wanted him to become a world champion, and he also became one. He loved his father very much and he was heartbroken when his father died sometime after he had become a champion. Right after winning the last fight of his career, he announced his retirement from the sports of MMA because his mother commanded him never to come back here without his father. He wrestled throughout his entire life for his father and he left this sport for his mother. Just imagine that a person who had remained undefeated in a sport was on top of his game and he was still in his prime. Many people would break their legs just to be in that position. But Habib left all of this just for the sake of his mother. You will not find a more obedient son like him in the present era. During his entire career, Habib never gave priority to wealth and riches. Rather, he wanted to create a legacy for himself. The world, wealth, and fame automatically came and fell at his feet. May Allah make us all successful Muslims like Habib, who gave priority to his religion and kept its importance so high that the world became the dust of his feet. In the words of Dr. Iqbal, we would describe Habib as the recognition of an unbeliever is that he is lost in the universe. Recognition of a Muslim is that the universes are lost in him. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy.